Hey, somebody need to tell Jeezy his sound is low. Bro, your sound's off. Jeezy, your sound's off.
I know, bro.
Bro, I'm just trying to tell you your sound is off.
Bro, you're not telling me nothing I don't know.
But your sound is off, bro.
Bro, don't you think I know already?
Bro, I'm trying to help you
Dang,
out.
I had to come back here and do it again?
Bro, you the one with the different Michael Jackson shirt on.
Bro, I know this ain't the same Michael Jackson shirt.
Bro, maybe it's your fault.
Dang.
I'm trying to help you out.
Tube, listen, you already know what it is. Tone, listen, AMP, the people that run AMP's Instagram hit me up. Kai Sanat, dang near hit me up though, like if we wanna be real with it.
Stop the cap.
Sent me this package right here, Tone. Listen, the goodies in this box. But hold on now, look at the lights though. Hold on, cause I did this before, but look at the lights though. Look at the lights though. They getting money. They getting money though. The lights? Hold on. You can't even see. You can't even really grasp what I'm telling you right now. The lights? But right here, this is the Tone collection. It's basically body care. You know what I'm saying? It's body care. You got your Tone deodorant right here. The Pine and Cypress body wash right here. Come on now. And what I'm looking for the most is the spray on body. You know what I'm saying? The spray on body. Let me just test it out real quick. Hold on. Your boy about to smell like Duke Dennis out here. What you mean? Hold on, no. Ooh. Hey, nah, for real though, this smell good. If this smells anything like the body wash and the deodorant, I'm on it. They also came with a sweater. You know the holiday season is here. Let me try this on. All right. I thought I was a medium. It ain't that bad though. Hold on now, it ain't that bad. I thought I was a medium. I'm a medium. I could have got a large though. But I'm a medium out here. You see what's going on. The sweater for the holiday season. Listen, right now, you guys can pick this up at Target. It's at Target. I don't know if you're gonna get this package though. But you see right here, it's available right now at Target, all right? Make sure you get your loved ones, especially the men in your life, some smell good. Who don't want to smell like Duke Dennis?
Jeezy, you got it.
Who don't want to smell like Duke Dennis though? You know what I'm saying? Better get yours now. Nah, wait a minute, y'all AMP. How come y'all ain't put me on screen? I got a whole clipper out here with my name on it. Y'all putting all these other barbers on. Put me on. Put me on the stream. How come I can't cut y'all hair? I ain't good enough? What's going on? How come I ain't letting all these other barbers out here though? But ain't no other barber here got their own name on their own clipper though. Oh man. That's what I be talking about, y'all. All right, you guys, so like I say, before you start cutting, you always want to make sure you pick the hair out, comb the hair forward, just lay the hair in place. That way you start off neat. You don't want to start off on a sloppy canvas and everything is just going everywhere, all right? You want to make sure you start off neat because that's how you'll end up. Next, I'm gonna start by working on the taper. My client wants a mid taper, so I'm gonna start by combing everything down and setting in my bald line using my trimmers. Now I'm gonna set it in a rainbow-like shape. That way it creates, a circular shape to the blend. Next, I'm gonna go right on top of that, going back with my clippers with the lever open, and I'm going up about a 1/2 inch using my corners, going in that same rainbow-like shape. Next, I'm gonna create another guideline with my 1 guard with the lever open, and I'm going up still about that same width,
making sure I use my corners to create that shape. So I'm not gonna focus on the bulk at the top. I'm gonna just work my way back down, put it on that 0 guard with the lever fully closed, flicking out that middle line, using nothing but my corners of the blade. So sometimes the 0 guard close can't take out that middle line fully. So what I like to do is I like to come behind it with the lever open and just kind of detail those areas where I see bulk. So you can take out that bottom line either one of two ways. You can soften it up by setting the lever halfway and then soften it up, come behind it, fully close, and take it out fully. Me, I like to just start off with the lever closed and just kind of work my way, but I'm more of an experienced barber, so I could do that. But I suggest softening it up and then fully closing it to take it out fully. Right now, I'm basically gonna freehand the bulk at the top with my lever fully closed, and I'm just kind of angling my blade, making sure everything flows into the afro on top. And lastly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna detail my work, all right? I'm gonna focus on that bulk that's on the top, seeing if I can get it to blend into the, the bottom a little bit better. But ultimately, it's about detailing. Detailing is extremely important. It separates you from being just an average barber, all right? What I like to do is I like to refer to the mirror. The mirror shows me a different perspective on the blend than just seeing it head on. Also, you don't have access to a mirror. What I like to do is I like to look away from the blend, come back, and then do my detail work by, getting in those areas where I see bulk by, tilting the corner of my blade and getting in between those bulk areas. Now, as far as the back taper goes, I use the same exact steps. If you're in school, you're trying to learn how to cut hair, it's important that you memorize these steps. That way, you won't be spending an hour and a half, 2 hours trying to figure out what you're gonna do next, all right? The steps: bald line, lever open, 1 guard open. You wanna always come back down. That way you don't take the blend too high. Come back down, 0 guard close, then take out the bottom. And lastly, detail your work. Focus on that bulk that's on the top. And it really is that simple when it comes to speeding up and saving time, right? You wanna make sure you just memorize these steps and have it in your mind. So now that I have that knocked out, I'm gonna work on shaping the afro, all right? I'm gonna start at the bottom and I'm gonna work my way to the top, all right? The reason why I'm starting from the bottom, because it's easier for your hand to go into a, circular motion by starting from the bottom and working your way to the top. You can do it any other way. Don't get me wrong, it can be done, but it's easier to get that circular motion by starting from the bottom. You just get a better ratio by doing it that way. next, you want to prep your front line. What I like to do is I like to comb down the front hairs and take it down to a 1.5, right? Just the tip. That way, you know, when you go to line it, it could come out crispy. Next, you want to spray some hairspray to lock everything in. You want to make sure you find the hairspray that's right for you. Not all hairspray works the same, right? Some can be sticky, some can be, you know, gunk up a lot. So make sure you find the right one that, you know, works for your cutting style. Now, when it comes to enhancements, you always want to make sure you perfect the haircut first before you start using it. But if you want to start using enhancements and you want to know my mix is 50-50. I've mixed 50% Kiss Express 98 Black with alcohol, 50% alcohol. So you want to make sure that you spray at an angle and not directly on. Now, when using a razor, it's all about stretching the skin and letting the blade glide across it, right? When I first started out, I was kind of hesitant at really putting the blade to the skin and really gliding it. It's about experience at the end of the day. The more that you do it, the better you get, the more comfortable you get. But the main thing is stretching the skin and trusting the process. And lastly, I'm gonna curl sponge my client's head. He wanted it curled at the end. So what you wanna do is go around nice circular motions. This is not gonna happen right away. You gotta stay in one spot and for at least 30 seconds to where, it'll have a chance to curl. So make sure you go around the head multiple times so that it has that curl look. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like
Got this! Yeah!
YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.